Alrighty. Welcome to episode 7 of the Work in Progress podcast. I'm Matthew as usual, here with Chase and Martin. How y'all boys doing today?
Cooked, for sure. Fucking throat hurts like no other. I drank way too many beers this weekend. And yeah, that's about it.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I did not intend to get home this late, but girlfriend stuff happens. So
Up till goddamn 2 a.m. both nights. By myself. It was me and Lexi's brother were the last two of just us. Like, there was, because it was her parents, Lexi, me and Tucker were staying in the RV, and me and Tucker were the last two up both nights.
it was Georgia, Florida, right? That's where you were at?
Yeah.
How was the game?
Well, we went in the game and Georgia ended up winning. But I had some friends, my old roommates from Athens, they came. And then, yeah, I hit them up or whatever, and they came over there and talked to me and Lexi pretty much for the rest of the game. I mean, we watched a decent bit of it, but I wasn't really paying that much attention to it. I figured we were going to win anyway. We started paying attention kind of at the end just because Florida kind of was like trying to come back, but I think the score was 42-20. But like Lexi's, well, I mean, most people that know about Georgia, Florida, it's literally the largest cocktail party in the world. Like, it's probably one of the biggest events in the United States. Like, people travel from everywhere just to come experience it. There's so many people, so many different RVs, campers, I mean, everything in between.
Cocktail party? Or
Yeah.
Tailgate.
They call it the world's largest cocktail party. That's literally what they call it. Like, so pretty much, like, I mean, they fill out so much area behind the stadiums. Like, there's a couple parking lots back there, and they turn them into practically like campsites. So people pay to park their RV or camper there for like the weekend, and then you can like rent a porta potty because you don't have water hookups. You run straight off a generator. And like they have people that come around and freaking suck the porta potties out. They will suck your camper, like the campers out and stuff. And like there's dude that he literally, I know this dude makes bank. He sells bags of ice for $6. He has a golf cart with a trailer and an ice machine sitting on the back of it. And that man just rides around selling bags of ice to people out there. And I know he makes a killing.
I'm dead. I gotta tell you, nothing sounds less appealing to me than the Georgia, Florida cocktail party.
It's so fun though. Like there in our lot that we stay in every year. There's actually a dude. He has, I mean, these boxes. They're probably about 4 foot by 4 foot, and he puts them on the ground, and he has a freaking pole sticking out the middle of them, and he has 2 of them. And then he brings his trailer, which is literally like a DJ booth. He comes all the way from Maryland every single year to be like to do his little DJ thing, and they set up the poles or whatever. And that's like normally towards like the end of the night, like Friday night and Saturday night. Like a bunch of people go over there. There's people dancing on the damn poles. Freaking last night there was a girl got literally butt ass naked up there and was fucking dancing.
I'm dead.
Normally there's a fight. I don't think we saw a fight this year.
Damn.
But
L year, dude.
Yeah, freaking like it wasn't. Normally it's like packed, but it seems like as we're getting older, because mainly we go because Lexi's parents go, and like they have a bunch of their friends that go down there too, and they all set up their RVs, and like they make like a little box formation, and then we just hang out in the middle of the RVs, watch the different games and stuff like that. And so like all her bunch of everybody that's normally there was there, but then it seems like the kids that are like our age that used to go down there, and like now that we're getting older, a lot more of them aren't showing up. Just like unless your parents are down there, you're not gonna show up.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's fun. Couldn't tell you how many beers I drank at all. And I could not tell you how many times I was yelling at the top of my lungs for absolutely no reason. And that's when my throat's boomed.
I'm dead. I didn't do anything this weekend. I think yesterday I played God of War all day. Chase messaged me asking if I wanted to play, and I was like, yeah, I'll get on a little bit. And then I just stayed on God of War.
Yeah.
But my family didn't leave till like late night. So like literally they left, and I looked at Discord and I saw you disappear. I was like, oh shit. But replaying that since Ragnarok comes out in like a week or two. So
That'll be fine. I don't have any. Well, unless are they dropping it on PC?
Maybe, but it's not gonna be at release. Like it's not announced if they are going to, because I know they released the old one on PC now. But so I'm sure it will come out on PC, but probably like somewhere down the line, like not with at the same time as a PS5 version.
Have anything to play it on right now, but the PS4 that I got fried, turn on, immediately turn back off. But I have been wanting to play it.
Yeah,
when it comes out.
I can't wait. I forgot how good the first one is till replaying it yesterday. Like it's such a good game, just the story and everything. Fucking insane. It's like honestly, it's one of the best. Just like stories, I think, just like in media, like talking about movies, books, just all of that. It's just like such a good story. Like you could write the script as a book and it would still be like amazing.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, yeah, it could be a book. It could be I'd watch it if it were a movie. Made a movie out of it.
Yeah. I see a bunch of like, for story-driven games, like there'll be YouTube videos where it's just like 5 hours long of like all the cutscenes like in order, so you could like watch it like a movie without playing the game. But,
Yeah, I think I've seen those before too.
but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that game. More so than I was already.
Yeah, we might as well get the topic over with. Modern Warfare 2, kind of cheeks, kind of not. I really, like, honestly, I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. The game is so utterly confusing. Most of the maps are cheeks. I guarantee now that everybody's, like, figuring out the way that to play, like, the game mode Invasion, and there's bots in it, and you get XP, they'll probably take the XP away from the bots. There's literally 4 camos you have to get a gold gun. But it's not like there's not 865 guns, because I don't understand how it works. But like the M4 has like 7 different receivers. So you change it from like an M4 to an M16 just by changing the receiver. It's like they're trying to make it extremely like realistic with that aspect. Once again, TTK, dog shit. Literally, fucking pretty much every gun except a sniper at some range, you should be able to hit somebody like 1 taps. Freaking M4 is disgusting. A lot of the subs are pretty decent. I haven't even unlocked any of the guns, but I picked up some and used them. But I haven't played the campaign. I heard that campaign was actually good, and I thought about playing
that's
it.
One thing that I've been seeing is that the campaign is like goated.
Yeah, if the TTK, they definitely should have made it better than what it is, because it feels trash. Obviously, no slide canceling, so I'll be sliding and I'll forget I can't slide cancel and I'll just dolphin dive randomly. Like we were playing Search Thursday night, and there was a dude, and I went to go freaking slide out the door to slide cancel, and freaking I freaking dolphin dived out the door. And luckily, I was like, I forgot this game has dolphin diving, so I ended up turning my body while I was dolphin diving and landed right in front of the dude and just shot him. So I was like, okay. But, like, it definitely does feel weird. But it does feel like more of without slide canceling, even though you still can slide. It feels like more like the older CODs for sure. Just the movement and everything.
One thing, or really the only thing that I've been saying about it is get the game if you want to experience the old COD lobbies because of how
Yeah, the game chat.
bad how bad the game chat is.
Oh, yeah. I literally, we joined in a game and this dude was like talking junk. He was on our team and he was talking junk already to me. And I was like, wasn't even saying it. I was just talking to Tyler, having a normal conversation. He just instantly starts talking shit. Motherfucker, you know, he opens up the damn Twitch app, sees I'm streaming instantly, hard R. I'm like, great, mute instantly. Don't need to hear that.
Yeah,
everybody,
I've
like,
seen that too.
Freaking a dude earlier, these two dudes are talking in Mexican. You can imagine what some kid called them. Dude, it's funny hearing just people roast each other and junk, but yeah, it's back to the old COD lobbies for sure. Because, like, in the thing, it's like a weird, like, the whole, like, layout of the game is weird. Like, it is...
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the UI, that the UI is awful.
It is. Because, like, when you first load in the game, like, I'm guessing they're going to do it like they used to do, or they still have, like, Warzone, Vanguard, whatever. Like, the triple screen where you can pick, hey, I want to play Modern Warfare, I want to play Vanguard, I want to play Warzone. And you just scroll over to whichever one. But, like, right now, it's only Modern Warfare, so it's literally you click on one little box in the screen, it opens Modern Warfare, and then you scroll down, you can go to the campaign, the co-op missions, whatever. But it's so confusing. And then on top of that, like, your friends list is so weird. It's not, like, normal. Like, the first one is, like, your party, and you can, like, create your own party almost like a PlayStation party. And, like, you can talk to people, and then you can, like, invite people, and then you go to your friends list. It's confusing. I don't know. The whole game altogether is confusing, for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting it. I mean, I played it. When I played the beta, I actually enjoyed my time. But from what I've seen, the maps that were in the beta are the only good maps. Like, all the rest of the maps that came out with the rest of the game, most of them look buns. Again, I haven't played it myself, so I don't really have an opinion on it. But
yeah, I mean, I haven't played it a whole lot. I mean, played it a decent amount, and we were like playing regular, and then we switched to Invasion, which is what everybody's playing, and then we switched to Search. And I was like, genuinely, like, I'm one that, you know, sometimes I like Search, sometimes I don't. And I was already like practically about to throw my PC out the window because I was raging. And we started playing Search, and I was actually having so much fun. Like, we ended up playing Search for like 3 hours. And, like, the maps didn't feel that bad on Search, but I will say the highway one with all the cars is the worst map in Call of Duty history. Like, because you throw one grenade, it's blowing up every car on the highway. And then kids are just sitting behind the cars, and, like, you'll just run through one area, beep, here comes head through the freaking back window, beaming you.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Like that's the map where it's, because again, still map vote is not in the game because for some reason they don't know that that's needs to be in every COD. So, like, you just get that map, you just leave. Like, just how it was on Modern Warfare, you get whatever it was, Piccadilly, insta leave, whatever the fuck it was. Because they refused to put map vote back in the game, even though they did last year and the year before.
I mean, I haven't seen anything about the maps, and I haven't played the game at all, but just by judging from what Martin just said, as far as, like, Search feels better on those maps, they might be just trying to go competitive, you know? Like,
well, I mean,
COD has had, you know, the
it has ranked every year.
Yeah, it has ranked every year, but
it's cheats. It's never fleshed out.
Yeah. Like,
comp always exists for the pros, but, like, nobody cares about rank in COD, you know?
Yeah.
It's always just been the arcade shooter pub stop game.
Trying to push that out this year.
Yeah, maybe trying to get more people to come to it. I don't know. Search has always been a big thing though in the COD community. Like so many people just go on Search to joke around, run around with riot shields and shotguns, and then you got the kids who
Ninja
trick
diffuses.
shot, ninja diffusing, and then you got the people that just go in there and literally just try to stomp the other team's head
Sweat.
off. Sweat.
Yeah. And I feel like it probably feels good in that game because just like Modern Warfare 2019, it's going to be like slower paced, especially now with the movement being even slower than it's ever been. Like, it's not, they're taking away from the whole run and gun thing, which always in Search, obviously you got to play a little bit more strategic, I would say, since you just die once and, you know, it's not like normal multiplayer where you just run around and blast to get blasted, which is what I want to do, which is why I'm not buying the game, because it seems like they just keep shitting on that whole play style more and more.
Yeah, like I said, like the movement reminds me of like old Call of Duty. So I like they're trying to go in the realistic way, but I also feel like they're going back to the older movement style. Like, so it really makes no sense because like they're trying to get realistic, but at the same time you're pushing yourself back with the movement.
Yeah. Well, that's why what I didn't like about Modern Warfare is that you had to build your gun, you had to build your perks, all this stuff based around just so that you can move a little bit faster. You know? Like, I should be able to put a suppressor on my gun if I want to and not get absolutely nerfed because of it. You know? Like,
yeah, well, they kept the same kind of gun style through Vanguard, Cold War, and Modern Warfare. So
yeah,
the whole
I hated all those games.
Yeah.
Absolute trash. I wasted like $200 on new CODs from.
Me too.
I played them for like a week and a half. I barely even reached the first prestige because the game was just so.
There is no fucking prestige anymore. That's another thing I hate. Is the progression. This goes actually to all games now, like, or a lot of games, not just COD, but like progression in a lot of games is just based on the battle pass. Like, if you don't buy the battle pass, you're leveling up for no reason. But specifically in COD, because of like the old school prestige system was so much fun, like grind and get master prestige. But now it's just seasonal. So yeah, you level up to whatever it is, 55. And then you're just doing nothing until the next season where you get level 55 again. It's just the same shit over and over again. I hate that whole season.
That's like thing. Warzone. Warzone kind of brought... It's not like the old CODs where you literally have to prestige yourself and then you kind of start all over, have to unlock the guns or whatever. Like in Black Ops 2, I know as soon as you prestiged that one time, you lost all your guns, all the score streaks or whatever. You had to level yourself back up. But like with Warzone, if you reach like a certain level, whatever the prestige rank is, the next season, well, you keep climbing XP levels, and then the next season, if you got that prestige, you prestige to the next level. And obviously it's not like that though. It's, you don't lose all your guns, you just keep the same guns and shit. But because I'm like prestige 8 or something on there.
Horrendous.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the idea of like cross progression. Like, I still don't think, like, I think if you're playing Warzone and DMZ and all these other things, like, I think you level up the guns in one and you have them in all, that's good. But I think that's also just holding back all of them from having unique anything. Like, them trying to make all of these games be interconnected just makes it all feel so like slapped together. That's probably why the UI is trash, because they're trying to make the UI something that's going to work for everything instead of just going, hey, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, let's make it work in Modern Warfare. They're like, no, it's got to work here, got to work in Warzone, got to work in DMZ, it's got to work in the next COD that's going to come out, because they got to put everything from that COD into Warzone, because Warzone's going to keep going unless they just say fuck it and make Warzone 3, which they might do. It's the COD cycle. You grind all this shit for the year, and then they go, hey, fuck all that, buy the new game, do it again.
Yeah, if they come out with a Warzone 3, it's going to be a while, because shit, regular Warzone, we don't even have Warzone 2 yet, and Warzone's been out for fucking 3 years, so.
Yeah, but that's not like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is from a single player mindset and like the games I play. Like the yearly games are not good quality, I guess is what I'm like the mindset. Like you can't expect the game to change a lot with these games that come out with yearly releases. You can't expect it to change a bunch if they're cranking them out every year. But then you look at, single player games or fighting games. Like we're on Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter has been out since before COD has even existed, and they're on 6 games because each game is a huge jump in graphics, huge jump in mechanics, huge jump in everything. Same thing with single player games. We're on God of War 2. Well, technically you could count the original ones, but after the remake, we're on the second God of War. Like these games to make a quality game, it's going to take a really long time. And all these like big AAA, just crank them out and get the money games. Like I'm not saying they can't be good, but there's a certain level of quality that I think people are just okay with that I don't think they should be okay with, especially when you're spending $70 on a game.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, really, the only reason.
Hold on, your mic changed.
Oh boy, I didn't even touch. Yeah, but
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. The only reason I freaking bought the game was because, one, I wanted to try it out. Obviously, I'm buy COD every year, no matter if it's trash or not. I think the only one I did not put that much time into, to be honest, was Cold War. Because I thought Cold War was fucking dog shit compared to Vanguard and Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, those aren't my freaking favorite CODs, but Modern Warfare 2019 brought me Warzone, and I fell in love with Warzone. So, I mean, and now Warzone's turned into its complete own thing, and that's like one of the main reasons why I bought Modern Warfare, because whenever Warzone 2 it comes out, I'm not going to be behind the curve, pretty much. So, yeah. I mean, if they make that game not free, I'd blow up. I'd probably be pissed off like everybody else. But yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to because they been saying they're going to bring in like new game modes and shit like that, like the DMZ shit. And I'm excited to try that stuff out too. But I mean, overall, to my opinion,
you're stuck in the trap.
Yeah, I am.
Facts.
I've always been stuck in the trap.
I was for a while, but
yeah.
I finally broken out this year. Even last year, I was like, I'm not buying it. Bought it day one because Martin was on it and I wanted to play with him.
Yeah, me too.
But honestly, out of the... Go ahead.
I'm not going to do it. It's 2016, okay? Think about it. 2K16. What was it? Black Ops 4?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the two big, like, AAA, pushing things out every year. Never played, like any of the other
Madden.
AAAs. Yeah, Madden. I'm sure Madden.
Hockey, baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the sports games are big, crank out the same garbage.
2016 version of everything was amazing.
I think that's when first God of War came out.
Everything after that, downhill. Downhill. They've just been slapping it out, making you pay an extra $120 for 4 skins and a weapon charm of your favorite
yeah, I
food item.
Shit too. Like all the bloat that goes into games now just to like fill up a battle pass too is like the stickers and shit that Chase just said, the sprays, stickers, little weapon charms, like all that shit is pointless.
I mean, okay, low key though, the weapon charms was kind of like fire. Like it's cool to have like more gun customization, but I don't need like 42 different sprays that I'm never gonna use.
Sprays or the emotes where it's not even your character doing something, they just like hold their hand up and it pops up and floats there.
Yeah, bro.
Some dumb shit like that. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about the Overwatch 2, like pricing on the skins and all that, which is outrageous. Basically, everybody is just like bring back loot boxes.
I miss loot boxes, bro. In every game, that was the golden era right there. Rocket League still has it. That's why I'm still a fan. Once
Rocket League. I hate Rocket Leagues now. It was better. when I could go spend $30 on some keys just to pull some commons out of 5 Rocket League chests.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can get those 30 crates, you know, for free in like a couple of days. Now, honestly, I mean, because I put in some time on Rocket League. I think I have like 800 plus hours. You know,
I'm probably up there too.
You can get crates consistently on that game. Like, it's not hard. You don't have to pay anything. I haven't bought a single thing on Rocket League since the keys, you know, and even then it was a little bit before then. But I mean, back to what I was saying, bring back loot crates.
Yeah,
But free
specifically
loot
like
crates.
cosmetic. Like, obviously don't bring back like Advanced Warfare type shit where it's like gamble your
No.
life away just for a chance to
Yeah.
get a good weapon. But for
Yeah.
cosmetics, I agree. Like, especially
and
in
don't-
Overwatch, it was way better in Overwatch 1.
I like
the shit we
I
got
like
now.
that.
And then don't do it like fucking CSGO either. Or old Rocket League. Where you have to pay for the shit. I mean, even if you have to pay like fucking $5 for, you know, fucking like 30 keys or something like that. Like, I could understand that. But like, don't make it freaking, you spend freaking $5 on this damn key just to open it and get a skin that's worth 5 cents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the conversion should be, what's the right word? Basically, you shouldn't have to spend, it shouldn't be $1 per key. You know,
Yeah.
that's what a lot of games do
Mhm.
do now though. You know, like it's there. I mean, it makes sense, you know, from a money perspective on their side, but as a player, you know, as an avid user of the game, whatever it may be, I don't want to be spending $100 just to get, you know, the slightest chance of a legendary or something crazy like that. You know, like
Yeah.
it
Mhm.
shouldn't
Or-
have to be like that, bro. Because then, I
Like-
mean, you got. What were you saying?
I just friggin',
I'm ranting, bro.
yeah, I know, I can tell.
Pissed me off for a
Go
while.
off, King.
They,
I mean, even if they do something like Apex or Smite, like you get random
Right.
chests in Smite and you get random freaking Apex packs in Apex. Then you add on, you get the Battle Pass. You don't even have to buy the Battle Pass. They give you free Apex packs and they give you free crates in Smite.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you buy the Battle Pass, you get even more. So like, yeah, okay, you're spending $10 on the Battle Pass, $5, whatever it is, you know. Then just from leveling up in Smite, leveling up in Apex, you get the crates. And then if you want to just buy crates, you can go in there and buy crates.
Yeah,
And
like
you-
I'm
I mean-
I'm fine with being able to buy crates as long as there's a reasonable way to get free ones. So like Overwatch had
Yeah.
it figured out literally. Apex does too. Apex is pretty much what Overwatch was, the first one. If you win a game, I think you get a. I think if you, even you just play a game, the end of the game, you get a crate just for like here you go. Obviously, you could buy them if you really want to spin the wheel to try to get a skin. You could spend your whole life away, but every game you played, you got a crate. I'm pretty sure if you ranked up to a certain point in competitive, there was like a crate. Like you would get X amount of crates if you reached X amount of rank or whatever. So I'm fine with all that. And even battle passes, I'm fine with that as long as there's a reasonable way to just play the game and earn the skins as well. Like obviously if you pay, you get them instantly or whatever, but there should still be some sense of progression just for playing the game, you know?
Yeah. And that's like Apex. Like Apex, like you said, has it figured out. Like in their battle pass, in Apex, you get weapon charms, you get weapon skins, you get skins for your actual characters. They give you coins. I don't know if you get enough to buy the next battle pass, but you get coins to spend in the shop. You get coins to spend on Apex packs. Then you get the Apex packs. And then you get like all the cosmetic stuff to go on like your little banner when you load into the game and all that shit too. So like, I mean, and then if you really want to, hey, you want the battle pass done right now, you can finish it off by buying it.
Yeah.
So like,
Well, that's the thing though, bro. I'm not trying to get dicked down by some pay-to-win player. Like I bought this game, I bought Black Ops 4, right? Because I don't have to pay an extra $15 to get the new MP5 that's absolutely gonna shred until, I reach tier 60 in the battle pass, and now I just lock the AK-47 and that completely obliterates the MP5, you know?
Yeah.
Like I bought this game because all the guns are unlockable by progression, not by money. And that's what I just despised about everything that they're adding in. A battle pass should be cosmetics and
Like Fortnite.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Fortnite.
like
But
Fortnite. Apex is the same. It's all cosmetic stuff.
Apex,
Apex skins. But
I'm just
fucking
hating on COD in
God.
particular.
Well, I
Well,
mean, in
Overwatch
COD
2, fucking Kiriko, can't play her unless you either buy it and then you get her at level 1, or you gotta grind to like level whatever it is, 30, to play a character. Which is crazy because the characters are the entire game. So if
Yeah.
Kiriko was
Yeah.
fucking broken,
I mean, I haven't bought her, but I unlocked her, and that's
Yeah.
what I like. Like COD didn't allow that. I don't think
Yeah.
could you get the guns for free?
in battle,
yeah, but
in the
you had
battle
to
pass,
you had to rank
it's
up
like
in the pass a lot.
because it's 60 tiers, so they put ones that like as soon as they drop the gun, they automatically drop like one or two weapon variants you can buy from the store, obviously, because people are going to want to use the gun right then. And if you don't have the gun, you can level it up. So then when the battle pass, if you got to say level 15, you got the first gun, because they would normally drop two guns at one time. And then when you got to, I think it was either 25 or 30, you unlock the next gun, and it was free in the battle pass. Like, it was a free weapon that you got from it. Now, normally they would put like a special variant in the battle pass like later on that you had to buy the battle pass for. But then even like whenever that battle pass season was over, it's not free. You just don't unlock the gun. Obviously, they want you to spend money on the game, so they're going to make you work for the gun. You have to do like certain amount of challenges. Like, it'll be like get 5 headshots in 15 different games. Like, and that's how you unlock that gun.
Yeah, it would be challenge based, or you buy it, or if you didn't finish it in the original pass or whatever.
Yes, but if you're like playing Warzone enough, I mean, they're literally giving you double XP tokens all the time. And like, I could literally go get on Warzone right now, play 5 games, and I'd probably level up in the battle pass 10 times. But also at the same time, the battle pass leveling was kind of cheeks. So I mean,
it was garbage. I mean, if you got stuck in a lobby, if I went and played by myself, and I didn't have you and Matthew, or at least like one other person with me, I'd get matched up with some absolute trash cans, and the other team would be aimbotting the brakes off of me, and then I get a combined 2 XP for that match, and it doesn't even apply to the battle pass. Like, the progression on it was you had to play for a minimum of 8 hours a day. If it wasn't your full-time job, you're never gonna go anywhere.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play MW or Warzone enough to even really have a gauge on the leveling system. Like, especially when they started putting in new guns. But I don't know. Just the whole. I guess this isn't really about battle passes, but specifically in new CODs and whatever, the whole like gunsmith system where it's just like, hey, use this weapon, or you're just gonna get dicked on. Because yeah, there's 60 weapons in the game, but this one's meta. You'll get one shot by this because everyone's using it. Like, the whole purpose of gunsmith to me is like you can make the gun feel and play however you want to fit your play style. But what it ends up being is always just, this is the one way to build it. That's the right way to do it. Do it like this because that's what J God said. That's what Nick Merckx, whoever the fuck, said, and that shit beams. So you just got to build it that way. I mean, again, Modern Warfare 2 just came out, so I don't know. Maybe it's not that egregious, but that's at least how it was in MW and stuff.
Well, yeah, we'll find out whenever. I mean, really, right now, everybody's not like looking. Well, people are already looking, but people are just trying to level up the guns and stuff. Like I've already seen a glitch where you freaking put a bipod on a sniper with a sniper scope on it, and you lay down and like on like a little rise part, and you freaking melee, and it launches you into the sky.
I saw that.
That shit is hilarious. I'm about to start doing that junk, trying to trick shot people. But nah, like I get what you're saying with that thing, but at the same time, them doing that just makes it feel like all these other games, though, because you look at something like Overwatch. There's certain characters that are overpowered, like better characters than other characters. Like fucking Bastion right now is retarded.
Fuck Bastion.
Because I don't know why that they put that man in and buffed him to no ends meet.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like, I mean, I get what you're saying though, but it's like in COD, they try to make it metas, but they never fix something the right way. Like, like when they put in the GRAW, like way back, and when Warzone was getting popular, they put in the GRAW, and the GRAW was disgusting. Like it was so good. Then they ended up nerfing it, and it did really nothing to it. And then they nerfed it again, and it really didn't do nothing to it. And it's just like, finally they got it just where they just kind of nerfed it into the ground and made another AR better. But like in Warzone, there's certain times where like, yeah, the meta, like the DMR, like if you weren't using the DMR or the AUG when it was the meta, like, yeah, you were getting shit on. Absolutely. And like when the dual wield fucking Diamantes, and then you got the freaking fire breath shotgun, like stuff like that. Like, yeah, that shit was ridiculous. Like, nah, I will fucking agree with that. But like,
Maybe I was just like better when I was younger or something. Because I don't recall ever having to like sit there and actually look up, okay, what is the meta for Black Ops 4? What is the meta for Black Ops?
Because that didn't
like,
because the creative class used to be way simpler to the point where
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you were picking, every gun could be decent. But now it's just so complicated where it's like it's almost impossible to have it balanced. Like there's always going to be something that you can do to a specific weapon that's going to make it outclass everything.
well, like
Whereas
that's
before
like
it was just
now.
like slap a suppressor, slap quick draw, you're straight. Don't matter what you're using.
Yeah.
Back
Well,
in
now,
BO3 and
like,
shit.
fucking Vanguard, Modern Warfare, and Cold War, they all have like, you know, their guns or whatever, but it's the same pretty much 5 attachments on like every AR. Like if you don't run these same 5 attachments, because it's like the last suppressor, the last barrel,
yeah,
and
then
then so on.
yeah, fuck that, bro. Because then you have to get level like 2000 with the gun itself, you know, and that level is actually higher than the level that you can go in the game itself, you know. So it's like, if you're not using this gun consistently and you want to like try something else out, you're screwed. You're done for. Like the next 10 matches are gonna be a living hell because you just wasted your time. Like you wasted your time. You tried out the Ep.7 instead of the GRAW. And now your KD's a 0.3 and you're going back to GameStop because you're returning the game.
Well,
You know?
that was the good thing about freaking Cold War and Modern Warfare 2019 is that, yeah, you might have had 70 levels to level up your gun, but 50 of those were fucking sights.
Yeah,
For
and it was
sure.
pointless.
Yeah, and it's
It was so
trash.
pointless.
But
Yeah,
at the same time,
because you need level 65 to get, you know, the red dot sight that just absolutely blows the gun out of the water. And it does.
calm down. It was like level 10.
No, ain't no
Yes.
way. Because
I'm telling you.
because I remember specifically getting on, you know, talking with you and Omar, and you'd be like, "Yeah, you have to get the TAC Ops suppressor." And
Yeah,
I'd be
that's
like,
the
"Oh,
last
okay,
suppressor.
cool. I think I have that one unlocked." But no, it was like, you know, a different variant, but it's named exactly the same thing. And the one that I needed was actually like tier 56, and the gun that I had was like level 13 because I
Yeah.
used it, you know, for the past 100 matches, but it didn't level up at all because the game's just trash.
Well, in freaking Modern Warfare and Cold War, you could level your guns up fast as fuck anyway. And then they came out with Vanguard, and everybody was complaining for the first 2 months because you would sit there and play for 8 hours using one gun, and you wouldn't even get it fully leveled. And then I think they ended up fixing it. So
Yeah,
now,
they
like,
did. I actually remember that.
but like
Out
in
of those
Warzone,
games, Vanguard's the one I enjoyed the most. I'll
yeah.
say.
But like in Warzone, even in Warzone, like you unlock this gun and you don't have it really highly leveled up. You go play Plunder, put on a double weapon XP, and you can level that thing up 30 times by just either like picking it up off the ground and stuff. And like even if you pick a gun up off the ground and like end up like shooting somebody with it, and then you like drop it, get another gun, you're probably gonna get a level from that gun just from picking it up, practically. So like I mean, it's not hard to level up guns in that. It's just annoying if you have to go into like an actual multiplayer and try to level it up.
That's the thing, though. Like, that's what I've always hated. Not always, but with the past 4, basically, it's always like, if you want to level up your guns so you could actually play the game, go play this game mode that you don't want to play. Like, what happened to just me playing what I want to play, having fun, playing the way I want to play, playing the game mode I want to play, and still being able to progress as fast as everybody else. You
could compete. You could compete. Yeah, that's the thing. And other ones, you could compete with a gun that had no attachments and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Now you hop into a lobby, and if you're not using a fully kitted,
some grip, your recoil is about to blow your gun straight into the sky while you're getting laser beamed by the level 55.
Like, you might as well just go, open up Google, type in aimbot, right? For Modern Warfare 2, pay the 2-week trial, and literally grind out every gun with that aimbot. Hope that you don't get banned, so that you have the attachments for future encounters. Because you don't want to hop into a match with a bare-backed fucking M16, bro. Like
Or you just go on there and look up unlock all tool and just unlock the whole fucking everything in the game. So
yeah, but then you actually get banned. Like slap
you used
straight
to not,
out the shit.
You do now.
Modern Warfare, like,
but
I won't count. On my last like legs of that game, I think it was Vanguard. I don't know, but on my last legs, I downloaded an aimbot. Right.
This guy.
Just for fun, okay? And I played the brakes off of that game with it. And I never got banned. Never got banned.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. Before they implemented whatever it's called, Ricochet.
Yeah, that doesn't even work.
Yeah.
The only thing Ricochet does is ban people for unlock all tools. Pretty much, which obviously I haven't seen a hacker in a long time because of a reason. And then now I'm Modern Warfare 2. I'm just waiting for the first day I see a hacker. I haven't seen one yet, and now that I say this, I guarantee I'm gonna get about 8 of them.
Oh, just wait for Warzone 2, dude. They're gonna be all over the place. I guarantee. Aren't they changing Warzone 2? Like, it's supposed to be like completely different to Warzone 1. Like, there's supposed to be like bots and shit on the map.
I have no idea.
I
haven't looked much into it.
I will say I'm kind of looking forward to DMZ because it just seems like that's what they want to make, is just keep slowing the game down, make it tactical. Like, it seems like they just want to make a Tarkov-style game at this point. So maybe that shit will be good, especially if it's free to play, right? I don't actually have to spend however much Tarkov costs, because I've always been interested in Tarkov.
$60.
60?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That's why I never bought Tarkov.
But it's good. I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
but you're not at the progression level,
Yeah. Like, I've always wanted to play Tarkov, and I enjoy like the hunt because it's kind of the same, experience, but it's a little different with all the bosses and shit. I really like the hunt, but I hope DMZ is good, especially if it's going free to play. I'll try that, obviously. I might try Warzone 2 again. It's free. No risk. If it's cheeks, delete it. If not, I'll play it. But yeah, I'm not as much as a multiplayer COD, like as much as that holds a piece of my soul. Just Call of Duty multiplayer is such a happy memory in the past. I can't do it anymore. The $70 is not worth it.
Yeah.
Stress and anger and depression.
Yeah.
I agree. That shit be taking extra medication every day because of it.
Yeah. However, the rumor is they're making an Advanced Warfare 2. This is my last failsafe. If that is true, that Advanced Movement is coming back, they might have my $70 for that year. But as far as boots on the ground goes, I'm over it.
They're going to have my $70 every year regardless because I'm COD fanboy. I'm pretty sure Omar feels the same way. I think he talked about it the last time he was on. So, yeah, they'll probably have my $70 until they just make something absolute dog shit.
They already did. A few years in a row.
I mean, yeah, but obviously I bought it because of fucking Warzone. So, but I mean, I don't know. COD will forever have a piece of my heart as well. So they can have my $70. It's like a fucking yearly subscription. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
your yearly Warzone sub.
Yeah.
$60 Warzone expansion. $70 now.
I mean, it looks like Destiny.
Tragic.
Keep putting out.
Yeah, but Destiny's actually fucking great.
Yeah.
And the expansions of Destiny are literally entire new games, not just.
Well, I know that, but at the same time,
it's on the same level
there
as
and
like
you don't buy the expansions. You beat the game in 5 minutes, and then you're like, "What the fuck is this? I gotta go spend another goddamn $15 on this motherfucker."
Because the game's free. It's not COD charging you 70, and then saying, "All right, next year
free too.
Here's your next 70." Yeah, but Warzone sucks. Warzone is fucking buns. Warzone is one game mode on one map the whole time. Plunder is just bad.
There's
multiplayer.
3 different maps.
Give it some time, Martin.
There are 3 different maps.
The progression of Fortnite, you know?
Yeah, but Fortnite also ruined themselves.
No,
and there's still so many people that fucking play Fortnite. Yes.
Fortnite has this resurgence right now.
Yeah.
I think people are starting to come back around on Fortnite. Not me. I'll never re-download it. But somehow it's earned everybody's respect back. I don't know how.
I'm telling you right now, as soon as
because that was Warzone before Warzone. You know, that was the first like battle royale.
Yeah, it was a big BR to.
Yeah.
You could be
even
trash,
though Daisy
still
and
have
shit
a lot of
existed.
fun.
Daisy,
PUBG, yeah. I don't know.
Warzone's gonna tumble to the ground.
It probably will. I mean, there is a whole new Warzone coming out, so I'd expect the original.
The first one got so bad, they were like, we got to release a new free-to-play one, which is insane. I think this is the first free-to-play sequel. Of course, it's COD that had to come out with it because they can't help themselves from making some new bullshit every year.
Yeah, they need their money, dude.
I hope it burns to the ground.
Well, like, I'll be burning right with it.
I hope they...
I'll be burning right with it.
Just absolutely...
Take me with you.
And make that game straight garbage.
That's kind of what it seemed. I mean, I haven't seen a ton about it, but I've been seeing apparently a lot of the changes, like going from Warzone 1 to Warzone 2 are like not good. Again, I don't really know the specifics.
I wouldn't be surprised, but freaking... They haven't came out with any good games.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. This is Infinity Ward, though. Like,
yeah.
What Infinity Ward does is they make some bullshit, but they won't like, what's the word? They won't admit that they're wrong. They won't admit they're wrong, so they'll just double, like, literally Infinity Ward. When the beta went out of 2019, they put up a poll or something on Twitter that was like, what do you guys want to see from, like, changed? And it was like 90% of people were like, bring back original minimap, bring back normal prestige and, like, normal leveling system. Like, basically, and take out, like, SBMM, skill-based. Like, basically all the normal complaints that everyone's had for the past 4 years. They're like, we see your guys' feedback, but we're not doing any of that. We have a vision for our piece of shit $70 hunk of trash. So Infinity Ward's never gonna fix anything. I mean, there's still like glitches and shit. And
still gonna buy it, bro.
Yeah, because it has Call of Duty on the title, literally.
I mean, Infinity Ward hasn't came out with a good game since 2011.
Modern Warfare 3? Original
Yep.
Modern Warfare 3?
2011.
Okay. And, like, I don't know. Because the way I think about it is, like, if Warzone came out or even Modern Warfare 2 came out, but it was, like, a different title. It was like, here's a new developer you never heard of. This is not a Call of Duty title. This is, new war game. No one would play it because it's not that good. It's just everybody would just be like...
in front of it or Battlefield.
Everybody would be like, oh, this is just a Call of Duty ripoff.
That's what I need. I need another Battlefield to come out.
It did, and it was horrendous.
Well,
Go play it.
No, that one was straight garbage.
You want to talk about a garbage game?
Yeah, that.
Garbage.
I agree. I agree. That one.
That game wasn't even like garbage. It just didn't even function. You couldn't even play it. You were just falling through the map. Or, I don't even know.
Battlefield 1? Okay, I used to play the cheeks off of that game. And I recently downloaded it again like a couple weeks back. Maybe a month. I don't know.
Probably what blew up your computer.
No. Actually, the smoothest game that I have on my computer. Smoothest running game that I have on my computer.
Yeah, it probably blew it up.
Amazing.
Battlefield is really well optimized.
Yeah.
However, the lobbies are dead because nobody's playing it, except for on the weekends. But like, if you want to hop on during the week, you can't because nobody's playing. And that's just because it's old. It came out in like 2017 or something like that.
Which one are you talking about?
Battlefield 1. But yeah, I mean, I need another one, but I need it
2016.
See, look at it, bro. There's something going on. 2016.
I don't know. It seemed like up until around that time, it was like progression was actually happening. It was like every new game, there's new systems. Every new game is consistently better than the last. There wasn't this like now this sort of worry about like, I wonder if this game's even gonna be good. I wonder if this game's even gonna be worth my $70. Like, but now everybody is, and I think a lot of it has to do with the internet and like how much draw like Twitter and stuff, how much influence that has on the decision making on people who are actually creating the games. Like before, it seemed like developers had really good ideas and they're gonna make the game they want to make and make it as fun as possible. Where now it's like, oh, this small minority group on Twitter is really complaining about it, stirring up a storm. We gotta make something to tend to them. They're trying to make games like super safe, basically, to like it not upset the biggest majority of people, which is just making everything seem very plain, boring.
But at the same time, even though they're making it safe, the majority of the people are still pissed the fuck off. Even though they go and buy, they're like me.
They bought it. That's all that matters.
But like, I don't know. The Call of Duty period has went downhill since.
Exactly. That's what
2015. I will always say that.
No,
there has not been a COD like the past COD since 2015. 2015 is when Black Ops 3 was released. Every Call of Duty since then has not
Such
been
a good fucking game.
It literally has not been the greatest thing on the planet. Like, and then like, cause like the years with fucking, you had the original Modern Warfare came out in 2007, and then you got World at War right after that. So the start of the Call of Duty franchise, like the two
World
big
at War was
big Call of Duty games, and then they keep producing them. You come out with Modern Warfare 2 and regular Black Ops, and then you come out with Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and then they were like, hey, we're about to do something fucking different. Let's come out with Ghost and Advanced Warfare. They changed it up. They didn't play it safe. They're like, we're gonna see how this does.
Honestly, okay, contrary to like popular belief, Ghost was actually pretty fucking good.
I like Ghost.
I agree. Looking back, we did that game dirty, man. I mean, the maps were kind of trash. They were way too fucking big. But that's really the only complaint. Like, gunplay-wise, everything else was good.
Yeah. And it was different.
What they have now, like, I'll put it up there. Top 5 for sure.
Whoa.
Ghost was
of all
yeah, it's
time.
not
Like,
top 5.
like
No.
take all
I'll
of them
give you
into
top.
account.
I'll give you
Hell
top
no.
10. but
Top
not
6
top 5.
is the 3 Modern Warfares and the 3 Black Ops games, the original ones. That's top 6.
I
Easy.
wouldn't know because the only original Modern Warfare that I played was 3. I never played the first or the second.
I played fucking
MW2.
the original,
I put
and then
so
I
much
played the
time into that.
remastered version of Modern Warfare.
I played the remastered too, and that was
It was the same. That was the same exact game, pretty much.
I hated it. So
I
the
hated
same
that too,
exact.
honestly. Even though I
But,
like
like,
the first one.
Yeah, but like, and then like they had the trend. Like you pull out with Ghosts, something different, ahead of its time. Maps might have been a little too big, but the game was good overall. Like I enjoyed it. And then you have Advanced Warfare, and then Treyarch's like, yeah, Advanced Warfare, jetpacks. Let's bring out the best jetpack game in existence. And they bring out fucking Black Ops 3. And then after that, that's when it started going downhill.
Boy. And even
'Cause
though
af-
like BO4, I think is not that bad of a game. It's definitely worse than BO3.
Oh,
And
yeah.
again, that's going back to what I'm saying. It's because everybody was like, we don't want EXO anymore. We gotta go back to what we used to have, which it's like, if that's what they wanted to make, fine. But honestly, BO4 does not seem like it was originally supposed to be a boots on the ground game. That game seems like it was altered because everybody was shitting themselves that there was another EXO game potentially coming out. Because like literally they were like, here's BO3, but all the operators are dumbed down. Their abilities are trash compared to what you were playing last year. There's no more advanced movement. It's just like, if that would have came out before BO3, makes sense. It's a transition between 2 to 3. Like, it's kind of EXO, but not. But you can't go from this super high skill gap based fast ass movement and then just start dumbing it down from there. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, because like Advanced Warfare, I mean, I fucking played the shit out of it, but I fucking hated it because the whole you buy this fucking variant of this gun and you're just gonna shit on everybody. Like that shit pissed me off. But
That's
like
definitely an
then
issue.
I thought that was Infinite Warfare.
no, Infinite Warfare was
Infinite
just
Warfare
complete
was just-
and other.
It was just
Dog
BO3,
shit.
but grayscale.
It was Advanced Warfare and BO3 had a child and it got an extra chromosome. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
but they had the like variant. Was Advanced Warfare the first one with the variant?
Yes,
Or-
Yeah.
Obsidian Steed was the best gun in the fucking game, pretty much.
Advanced
Advanced
Warfare was the
Warfare-
only one with loot boxes that weren't cosmetic. Like BO3 had loot boxes, but it was all cosmetic. Advanced, you could roll loot boxes and you would get better versions of guns that you couldn't
Yeah.
get just by playing the game. Like you had to get it out of a box. So
Was
that's
that
why that
Exosuit?
game was. Yeah, that was
Yes.
Advanced is the first exosuit.
Then Black
COD.
Ops 3, and then
But then
Infinite
BO3
Warfare.
like perfected it. Yeah, BO3 and Infinite had similar movement where it was kind of like floaty, but in Advanced it was like straight like boosting, like jerking around. It was kind of clunky feeling, which
Yeah.
I kind of liked. But
Yeah, and then it's like Infinite Warfare tried to take the movement from Black Ops 3 and just made a terrible game.
yeah,
Like the movement was straight, but like everything else was terrible. And then obviously, you know, COD, they got to do it. They got to come out with something different. They come out with World War II. And like when World War II first came out, I played it. It was okay. And then obviously it came out free on Plus or whatever. And then we played it again. And we're like having a bunch of fun on that game. Like
I
actually
have very fond memories of it. But
Yeah.
when it first came out, the whole like operator and leveling system and like class system was trash. But they revamped it like 6 months in, and that made the game a whole lot better.
Yeah.
So
And I like the
still
whole
pick that game over any of the new ones. So
whole
War
like
II?
lobby thing too.
Yeah.
Like the whole lobby,
yeah,
you
yeah.
run around.
I enjoyed
and,
that.
like you can go play 1v1s with random
Yeah,
guns
yeah.
in the one corner. You can go freaking try to get on top of the building and get the soccer ball in the one part of the building. Go to the firing range, check out guns, get your crates.
yeah,
I mean, and even
free crates.
the crates in that you got guns from it, but they weren't like overpowered guns. Like
Yeah,
it was
it
just
Yeah, it
like,
was
oh,
variant.
you'd get like, no, it wasn't variant. It was like actual brand new guns. It would just be
Yeah,
like,
but they
hey,
were
here's
like
a new sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously there were some sniper rifles like that were better than other ones, but like whatever. And then after that, we got Black Ops 4. It was straight. Like Matthew said, felt like BO3 without exosuits.
Yeah.
Just a dumbed down version, which it wasn't bad, but I definitely feel like if they would have just put the exosuits from Black Ops 3 in there, that would have made the game a lot more better.
Dude. Oh my, it would have been so fucking great. Because the maps in that game were actually good.
Except when your teammate's playing Crash and he throws down a friggin' pack and you got to friggin' land on the ground actually out of the normal.
I don't know, bro. I'm over COD. I think they literally ran out of ideas. They're literally re-releasing the fucking Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. Like, it's literally the same name. Like, they can't even think of new shit. We've had 3 freaking World War II games with Vanguard and original World at War.
They can't release anything else because we haven't had any, like, influential wars in the world, you know?
Yeah, we don't... I don't know. I don't want...
Catch World War 3. Catch World War 3, okay, occurring. and next year's...
There will be
no...
There will be no...
Next year's COD release, guess what it's going to say, bro? They're going to have a fat WW3 on that bitch.
Until the Call of Duty gets blown up for all them nukes getting launched.
Yeah, because they're getting hated on because their games are garbage now, you know? They'll be the first ones to get obliterated, wiped off the face of the earth, and then they'll just get taken over by Battlefield.
Straight up, this is the one thing that I will say that I know Matthew's going to agree with me, and I know you're going to agree with me. Call of Duty, you can take my fucking idea. You want to make your money? This is what you do. You release a straight zombies game and put every single map, including the fucking garbage ones. Like, I don't care. You can put all the garbage Call of Duty zombie maps on there. But as long as you put, like, those Black Ops 3, the freaking original Black Ops ones, Black Ops 2, World at War, I mean, you can put, I don't care what you put on there. Like, as long as you put those superior maps on there, people will spend $100 fucking dollars just to buy that shit.
Absolutely.
I would spend $100 on that today, right now.
Yeah. I mean, give me a Treyarch collection, for the love of God. Treyarch zombies. Although the Cold War zombies was kind of... Well, it wasn't even that bad. It was just, like, different, I guess.
Especially, I don't even remember what it played like.
I do. We played it
We played the first map a lot, because the first map was actually goated. It was on the snow map with, like, the plane in the middle. Then you could go underground into, like, the generator room to fucking get Pack-a-Punch, turn on the power. Yeah, it was. Yeah. The first map was really good. The second map, not so much. And I don't even think I played anything after.
Yeah, I don't think I played the second map at all. I might have played it like once or twice. But like even with Black Ops, it was Black Ops 3. And they came out with like that expansion pack. It's like, hey, you want to play Origins and this, that, and the other? Like, buy this. I was like, okay, easy money. Like
fire. Yeah, BO3, bro. So fucking... Everything about that game is perfect, literally. The zombies, amazing. Multiplayer, amazing. Campaign was... I honestly don't remember it, but I know I enjoyed playing it. But... Shadows of Evil, bro.
Shadows of Evil.
I fucking love that map. Even though... And that was the starter map, too. That was just the map you got for free. You buy the game. Here's your map. Such a good fucking map. Same sort of vibe as Mob of the Dead. Dude, that game is damn near perfect. Fucking Horizon Drek with the bows. I don't remember if that was 4 or 3. But that shit was awesome.
I think that was 4.
I think so.
But, I don't know. But just overall fucking zombies. Like, yeah, just make a fucking zombies game. Put all the fucking maps on it. And you're good to go. Like, straight up. Sell that bitch for $100 for all we care. We'll take it. It'd probably be hard, like, yes, to get all those maps and just put them into one game. But at the same time,
no, it wouldn't.
Fucking, Yeah, that's I mean, but at the same time, you have all these fucking Call of Duties that come out with 80. Fucking Black Ops 2 had 85 maps on it because they were releasing 5 maps with each expansion pack or whatever it was. So like, it's not that hard now. Like, come on, just do it for us.
At this point, I think they should just COD Online, which is a thing in like China, which is pretty much COD Mobile but PC, and they have like it has every map, every game. It doesn't have zombies, I don't think, or the zombies is like weird in it. But multiplayer wise, it's basically Fortnite, like live service game, but they just keep adding shit to it. It has all the old stuff. I think that's what they should just do with COD. Honestly, like I think that they should just have a game like MW2, because again, graphically and shit, those games are fucking awesome. COD has never looked better. Modern Warfare 2 looks really good, like fidelity wise. The camos look good. Like, just have a really good base and just build from there. We do not care about yearly releases anymore. Well, I guess we do, because fucking everybody else is buying it. But yeah, like Martin said, like I think they should do that. Just bring back all the old stuff, slap it together. But just like in general, just like make here. If you want to play COD, you go here. Not, hey, this COD sucks, I'm gonna go play the old one. I don't like this one, let me go play fucking this modded client of the actual old games or whatever. I don't like this, let me go play Warzone. Just like put it all in one. For the love of God. You could even charge for expansions if you want to. Destiny type beat. But I don't know.
Now it's you pay the $70, you know. You get one good map and it eats up a tenth of your hard drive if you got a terabyte. You know, that bitch is like 120 gigabytes of pure PC crippling.
Yeah. Why can't they optimize that shit? I don't understand. Like, it looks great, but it don't look that special compared to everything else.
You can't do anything else with your computer. If you're running any of the new CODs, good luck. Like,
I'm telling you right now,
you can't.
I play on the lowest. I don't know, like my PC's not. I mean, it's kind of dog shit, but at the same time, it's not fucking. I should be able to run Warzone and stream it perfectly fine. Like, maybe not on the highest settings, but at least at decent settings. But like, when I tell you, like, playing Warzone, if I am streaming on Warzone, I have my computer running, it's running Warzone, I probably have Discord open, and I have OBS open. And OBS is streaming, so obviously OBS is going to take up some CPU, and then you got fucking Warzone. It's literally ripping your computer in half. If you open one browser, you don't even have to open a page. It could just be a Google Chrome with a little Google search bar. My computer is blowing up.
Chrome be hitting.
Chrome be ripping your RAM.
It does.
Oh,
but it don't fucking matter.
I switched to Opera. I be using Opera GX.
Opera's got some good features to it.
Yeah, but it's pretty much just Chrome.
Security and shit like that too. Opera's like the best browser that you can use. Opera and, in my opinion, like Firefox are up there too.
But yeah, like Warzone rips your computer in half completely, unless you're just this streamer that's got 8 freaking graphics cards in his computer, and then you're running a computer and streaming it off the other computer.
That's the solution. The solution, if you want to run Warzone where it looks good and you can stream, have 2 fucking computers. Because literally,
it has to be the only game on your computer.
Yeah. But fucking FaZe Jev, he obviously massive COD YouTuber. He doesn't stream, but obviously he records like OBS and does daily COD YouTube videos. He runs the game, and he's got a top of the line, like plus $3,000 plus computer, 4090, whatever. He runs the game on the lowest settings just to crack 100 frames because he really likes having like a high frame rate. Obviously, he's a YouTuber. He's got crazy high refresh rate monitor and all that shit. So just to be able to have that high frame rate and high refresh rate, he runs the game on probably the same settings that Martin has to run, just to be able to record the videos he's recording and fucking play the game at the same time on his computers that are triple the price of all of ours put together.
Yeah, which I really don't care about the game looking like dog shit. Like, obviously, like, yeah, I like
I do
looking
if
at
I'm spending 70 on it.
I mean, that is true, but like at the same time,
I'm not trying to play Pixel Simulator.
fucking, I go watch a video of Fine OK, and Smite looks like absolute dog shit. You want to know why? Because that man plays on the lowest settings because it makes the game fucking run better. He gets higher FPS. So like, I don't give a shit about the damn Warzone looking like dog shit. So if I play on the lowest settings, like whatever. But obviously, I want Modern Warfare 2 to look good. But even on the low settings, like I'm on the low settings right now, Modern Warfare looks fantastic, even on low.
Yeah, I'm very biased because I have to. I'm required to run mine at the lowest settings due to my PC setup. And it runs like cheeks, you know. I'm sure if I, did a little upgrades and stuff like that, maybe that's why I'm just hating on the game so much now. It's because
No, that's not why. Look,
no,
like I said at the beginning, I'm replaying God of War. I'm playing the PS4 version. I didn't want to upgrade to the PS5 version. You got to pay like $10. If you can make a game look as good as God of War on base PS4, which is what I originally played it on, you can make Modern Warfare 2 run decent on anything. Because the base PS4 is probably less powerful than Chase's PC. Has to be. Because that PS4 used to be fucking booming my room. Be a trillion degrees in here. And God of War looks fucking amazing, man. So it looks 10 times. But even though Modern Warfare just came out, Modern Warfare 2, God of War looks better than it. And guess what? God of War Ragnarok is going to look better than that shit significantly. Because it's next gen PS5, whatever. And my PC, again, costs almost double the price of this PS5 sitting in front of me. But I've never played anything that looks as good as God of War and all the shit I play on PS5. So it's just not optimized right. They just don't know how to build the game for PC.
No, what they do is they just be like, oh yeah, you see this game Ark? That's exactly how we're going to optimize it. Ark, Ark has a great optimization system. Let's just put it in Call of Duty.
Yeah, bro. They had Vin Diesel code all their optimization, dude. Fuck you. He did it for like $10. Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all can't be hating on Ark now.
I mean, I'm not hating on Ark, but the game does run like absolute dog shit. It runs just like Warzone, just like all these new Call of Duties.
Yeah. For some reason, like, I guess it's just how complex PCs are. Like, you have to actually optimize them properly. But that PS4, bro.
Yeah,
even though it's weak as fuck, shit used to be running smooth on that boy. That's probably why it was fucking cranking all the time.
I'm just literally going to buy a PC case that will fit a PS4 in it, and then just stick a PS4 in it, and then just play my games like that. And be like, yeah, this is my PC, base PS4. Buy a PS4 Pro.
Yeah. So the Pro is... I mean, I've got a Slim now. I sold my Pro and rebought a Slim. Slim died out on me. But I mean, I know people that still have Slims and it runs perfectly fine. But the Pro was like... I mean, that's the 4090 of PlayStations before the 5 came out.
I mean, I don't even have mine anymore. I gave it to my brother so he could have it to have something to play. I mean, my nephews have a Switch, but he likes playing, he'll go buy like a old Madden game and just play it a little bit because he really doesn't have that much time to play the game anyway. Dealing with both kids and about to have another one, and then between work and shit he has to do around the house or whatever. But he like asked me, he's like, every year he asks me, he's like, you gonna buy me a new game system? You gonna buy me a new game system? And then whenever I got my new PC, I was like, I don't even need this anymore. And he kept like asking me, he's like, when you gonna let me get your PlayStation? I was like, you can have it. I gave him all the cords. He gave him the controller. I was like, I don't know if this controller works or not. You might have to go buy a new one. So, and then I think like probably like a month ago, he went and bought like a Madden game from like 4 years ago, and that's what he's been playing.
That's a true gamer right there. That's how you enjoy that shit. Play what you want to play instead of all the new dog shit coming out. Go to GameStop, go to that used bin, $5. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that shit, boy. Give me
Y'all seen the pricing on the new PS5 controller, bro? Like the PS5 Pro Controller? That shit is wild. It's fucking $200
Oh my
for a
god.
goddamn controller. That's half the price of the PS5 itself.
And I have a regular PS5 controller.
Yeah, me
It's like
too.
$70.
And I kind of want the new one. I wanted it, but then they charging me fucking $200 for it. It's basically the Xbox Elite.
Hold on. Calm it down.
Yeah, I don't have two because this motherfucker, this junk.
Well, this one's this one
right
broke.
I ain't breaking this bad boy.
Well, I don't know. All that damn slide canceling I was doing on fucking Warzone done broke it.
I will say the battery life on this thing pisses me off.
Oh, absolutely. Well, mine just stays plugged in now. But
yeah, well, I was playing on my actual PlayStation the other day playing God of War. Shit died in like an hour.
Hold on, let's see if I got it back here, bro. I know I got one back here somewhere.
PlayStation controller in forever, bro. I've been using this Xbox controller, and it has been putting in the work.
I have the Switch controller, which is basically an Xbox controller. The Switch Pro controller.
I mean, I've got my PlayStation controllers. They're back there. The PS4 ones. I've got two of them, but they don't connect to my computer for some reason, so I can't use them anyways.
Yeah. I don't use that one because I think the stick on that one broke too. So.
Yeah, I will say this base PS5 controller feel nice.
Facts.
But I wanted the Pro because
smooth $75.
Yeah, I wanted the Pro, but like $200 is fucking outrageous for some paddles. It's the same as the Xbox Elite. Like you can switch out the joystick, switch out the buttons, the D-pad, and then have paddles on the back. But I'm pretty sure the Xbox Elite is like $125, which is to me. It's still expensive. Don't get me wrong for a controller, but it's reasonable compared to fucking $200.
It's like a scuff. Like you can customize a scuff to however you want it, and like the more shit you add on it, obviously it's going to be more expensive. But straight up, let's just go back to the PS2 controller. Fuck you mean? I probably got one in my garage out there. I think it's gold.
Somewhere out here. Somewhere in the other room. But nah. I always prefer, I don't know. I've always liked, it's just because what I grew up on is PS1 and stuff, but I've always preferred like the joysticks down here rather than one up here, one down here. But having played with this and then playing with the Switch, my Pro Controller, which is the Xbox layout, like it's good either way. Honestly, it's just preference.
Yeah, I used to have an Xbox. That's what I really like. Well, I started on a PlayStation 2, and then I got fucking Xbox 360. But and that's what I started on, like the regular Xbox 360 controller. And I always liked the feel of it, even if the joystick. Then obviously I went back to a PlayStation and the joystick was down here. And that's why I love this controller so much, because it's the PlayStation feel, but it has the bulk
like
of
the
an
shell
Xbox
of an
controller.
Xbox, yeah.
So it's like it fits in your hands real good. You can grip that bit, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah. PS5 controller is definitely fire. But honestly, low-key, bro, best controller all time, GameCube controller. Ahead of its time, boy. That was the blueprint for every controller going forward.
Yeah, I can see that. I can understand that. Yeah.
Because before that, controllers were just weird. You had, the older Nintendos where the 64 had the joystick in the middle, and then it was just like you're holding the fucking McDonald's sign in your hands.
Or you can get the original Super Nintendo where it was just a fucking
brick with two
thing with a D-pad.
Yeah. But original GameCube controller is where it all began. And then Nintendo said, yeah, fuck all that, and made the Wii.
Yeah, and
now we got the Switch, dude. Now I got my Joy-Cons. Oh yeah. Ooh, I hate these things.
I feel like they're about to fall apart in my hands.
They are, bro. The stick drift is terrible. The stick drift on this bitch is fucking awful. That's why I got the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller actually feels pretty good. But I get the idea behind the Joy-Cons. It's like have two controllers wherever you go. It's just like portable or whatever. But if I'm playing if you're playing the Switch at home with Joy-Cons, bro, just go buy a Pro Controller.
Yeah, that's the thing though. The Switch, it has like Smash and I mean, what are some other competitive games that are on it? It's not.
Splatoon, bro. Motherfuckers take Splatoon seriously in Japan.
Mario
boy.
Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario Kart. But
Motherfuckers.
I mean, the other like game library, I guess you could say for the Switch is like it's more casual. You know, it's not.
Yeah. Like, I don't
Uh,
think the Joy-Cons are a bad... Like, it makes sense for, like, you know, the portableness of it. Like, I get it. But as a controller, if you're comparing it to other controllers, it's pretty cheap.
Pretty cheeks. Yeah.
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 But, I mean, there's a lot of comp games on the Switch that people take pretty seriously. Obviously, Smash is probably the biggest one. But, again, for some reason, Splatoon, especially overseas, like, motherfuckers take the Splatoon really seriously.
Yeah.
There's the like Pokemon. I mean, any Pokemon, I guess, has competitive, but the controls don't really matter in that. But there's like the League game that's Pokemon. I forgot what it was called. I played it for a little while. It's like League of Legends, but Pokemon. That game is way better on a Pro Controller than the Joy-Cons. But I mean, literally any game on there is better. Like even playing Legend of Zelda and like single player shit like that. Playing that shit on the Joy-Cons is terrible.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't know, dude.
we've been going for
This is
a
the
decent
COD
bit.
episode, right? The
That's
COD
facts.
rank. I guess it's
We
relevant. Shit just dropped.
Yeah. I guess since we've been going here for a while, we can go ahead and hit a draft. So if y'all don't know how this works, we're gonna do a top 5 draft. I don't know who's gonna go first. We'll decide that in a second, but we get 5 choices. One of us goes each time. You can't take the same thing as someone else has already taken. And today, since we were on the topic of discussion just a second ago, I think we should do top 5 video game consoles.
Nah, I got a better one. Or we could do whichever. But I think since we've talked about COD so much, we should do a COD weapons draft. Like top 5 COD weapons.
Top
Of all,
5.
like all time. Not
That's
like a
fine.
specific game, but just like
That's fine with me.
whatever game.
Can we include, well, zombies, or is it just multiplayer?
What do you mean, like wonder weapons and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can. I don't see why not. Unless we don't want to, it don't matter. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes it a little unfair because wonder weapons are literally supposed to be fucking broken.
Yeah.
So I'd stick to multiplayer, at least for this one. Maybe we'll do we'll do a wonder weapon draft or some bullshit.
Yeah, we might be able to do it
Another time.
next episode or something. But
stick to multiplayer for this one.
yeah, so I believe last episode I went first, then Matthew, then Chase. So we'll let Matthew go first, then Chase, then I will go last. So let me go ahead and type these names out real quick just so I can have the list. Matthew will start us off with his first selection.
Yes, sir. I got one already in the bag. Again, talked about it multiple times. BO3, my favorite COD of all time. And I'm taking that AN94, boy. BO3 AN94. The classic. Slap a suppressor on that bitch. Rapid fire, quick draw. It's over.
And
All right. Chase?
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm trying to think of something that I just like abused the fuck out of. Probably the Man-O-War.
Hell yeah.
Man-O-War was insane.
Well, with my first pick, I'm sticking with Matthew and probably something Chase, telling me I over-abused this gun to no ends. And that is the Black Ops 2 MSMC. Probably my favorite submachine gun in Call of Duty history. And it's probably one of the favorites of so many people. That gun was just stupid.
Yeah. That shit was dumb. Alright. This is kind of this is just a classic one. Everybody knows this gun. Everybody knows that it was fucking the shit back in the day. Although Chase, you may not, since you didn't really play much of the Modern Warfare, as you said, the original ones. But that old ACR, boy.
God damn, bro.
Shit. That ACR was
disgusting.
nasty. Zero recoil.
You could put a heartbeat sensor on it and be chilling. It didn't matter what you got. You could put anything on that gun and you just obliterated.
Slap.
Like there were
nasty.
2 no ends. All right, Chase, what you got for us?
Guess I'm kind of sticking with Black Ops 3 here. Never really get into sniping until later in the game, after all the boys put me on. The Locust.
Mm-hmm.
This
Best sniper in Black Ops 3.
in Black Ops 3. I was about to cook your ass. Because
that was snappy, boy.
With my second pick, I'm taking the best sniper to ever exist in Call of Duty, and that is the fucking Intervention.
Yeah, that's the OG. That's the one everybody knows about for a good reason. But all right, this is pick 3 here. I'm gonna take one that's I feel like a lot of people know, even though it's a little obscure, I guess. But going with earlier we said not Infinite, COD Ghosts, big slept on, and I'm gonna take the Honey Badger, boy, from Ghosts. A little bit of a sleeper pick there, but everybody know that Honey Badger, boy. Ain't nothing more satisfying than that.
No, that Honey Badger was disgusting.
So I did play a little bit of Cold War, and even though I absolutely despise the game, I will say that they completely destroyed the game by putting the XM4 in there. So it's going to be my third pick.
The XM4.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. I mean, I like the XM4. It's good. It's good in Warzone. It was good in Cold War.
It's good in everything.
Yeah, you couldn't beat it.
Yeah, that's like the gold standard now in every game. Is the M4 and anything is like the first gun you get, and it's gonna slap the whole time.
Yeah. Well, that was y'all's third pick. With my third pick, I'm going to go with, I'm trying to stay on the terms of just picking from different games, So I'm going with a Black Ops 1 FAMAS.
Damn. That's one I was tossing around in the old noggin.
That thing should have been illegal. Straight up.
Dude, the sound effects of guns in BO1 is so fucking funny. Because everything sounded like it was about to fucking bust apart in your hands. Especially that FAMAS. Sound like it was made of paper mache.
And then you put on the gold camo and you got this thing that's about to fall apart that's just blinded you. It's pretty much a flashbang in your hand, but the gold was so clean.
All right.
All right, Matthew, you're up with your fourth pick.
This is a gun that I've always liked. Like, not even because it was just broken, but for some reason I always liked the design of it, like in any game. But the STG, I just like the way the STG like looks. For some reason, I'm just a fan of it.
Yeah, I'll give you the Vanguard one.
All right. Just
the Vanguard one was the best
thing hanging off the side of it. I don't know. I always liked it.
It was good. Very good gun. My fourth pick, I'm gonna choose the Type 100 from World War II specifically.
Type 100.
Yeah, but as far as subs go, that's probably the best one that I played with.
Yeah. I remember when we got back on that game. That shit
I
was-
can name 2 that are better, but
You think?
Yeah, okay.
3,
Honestly, they were all kind of insane.
4.
I like the
5.
Tommy gun a lot. The Tommy
I
gun
can name.
was
Oh, are you talking? Well, I mean specifically in that game.
yeah.
but-
Well, there was a Tommy gun. It wasn't called Tommy gun, but it was like the one with the drum on the bottom in World War II. I don't remember the specific name, but
M19, something like that.
yeah,
M19,
M19 something or other, some year.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
All right, Mark.
Yeah, I don't. It's getting kind of hard because I mean, I don't want to take guns from the same games, but good God. You know what? It's hard to stay away from some of these games. So I'm going for another Black Ops 2 gun that I thoroughly enjoyed using. And people are going to flame me for this one. But give me the DSR.
So,
Yeah, bro. Immaculate. The second coming of the intervention.
That shit was good. I think that's the one that I used mostly.
Yeah. It was best thing since the intervention, to be honest.
Yeah. Shit was crack. Even though I'm not too much of a sniper, that's why I haven't picked any snipers on my list because I fucking buns at it. But I don't know how this one hadn't been picked. But going back to again my favorite game, BO3. This terrorized the game for a good portion of its lifespan. The fucking Brecky boy.
oh my god.
That shit was abused by everyone, myself included. Walk into a building with 5 people in there, and you're walking out with 5 kills, boy.
That junk was nasty.
Indeed, it
Absolutely.
was.
I'm taking the same avenue as Matthew though. Black Ops 3 shotguns. Except I'm going with the Argus because the one shot and the range on that thing was disgusting.
Yes, yeah.
Well,
The Argus
that
was
was-
fucking nasty. That was the lever action one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to be honest here. I think I'm going to stay on the same page, and I'm probably going to take, if not the most broken weapon and that Call of Duty history that I've used like no fucking other. This is probably the most abusive gun I used in a game. And just hearing people try to talk shit to me while using this gun, it was just, nothing will ever touch it. Most broken gun in Call of Duty, in my opinion, ever. It's the fucking Model 1887s and
knew it was
I think it's
coming.
Modern Warfare 2. Dear
The dual
God.
wield. Boof. Boof. Boof.
Yeah, you walked around a corner, there could be 30 of them. They're all going down with that just right there.
Yeah. That shit was disgusting. I honestly thought about... That was it, right? That was all 5?
Yeah, that was all 5.
I was throwing around in my head the fucking... From MW 2019, the fucking 725 or whatever that shotty was. That would fucking snipe
Yeah.
people across the map.
That'd be it.
I thought about taking that one. I actually enjoyed using that, even though I hate that game.
Yeah. There's a lot of guns that I was throwing around, but it just comes down to which ones I use the most, and those 5 that I picked, and that there was, I mean, I used a bunch of other different guns, obviously. You want to use all of them, get a taste of what it is, but another one I was throwing around in my head that I ended up not taking was the fucking VMP from Black
I
Ops
thought about
3.
that too.
Should've said the Kilo. The Kilo was cracked. I
The
love
Kilo
the
was
Kilo.
good. I thought about taking the fucking laser beam gun from Advanced Warfare. Like, boom, like the big ass one. But
I thought-
uh,
Yeah. Another sub I was thinking about was the UMP 45 from Modern Warfare 2.
yeah.
That junk's disgusting. And then the only other two ARs like I really thought about was I thought about taking the bar from World War II.
bar was cracked.
Yeah.
And then I thought about taking the fucking 3, and it just reminded me how much fun I had using the damn gun, the fucking MTAR
Oh my god.
Ooh, I
from
forgot
Ghost
about the MTAR.
and Black Ops 2.
Yeah, the
and
MTAR
the-
was slept on.
the
Probably just because it looked funny.
M8A1.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Scar too. But
Yeah,
I don't think
the
nobody
fucking
took the
scars
Scar.
in about goddamn every damn game
Yeah.
in
Specifically
existence.
like MW3, MW2 Scar, whatever.
Yeah, and now it's in the new Modern Warfare. It's in the old Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
But it was dog. It sucked, didn't it? It wasn't
Yeah,
even-
I mean in
In the new games?
Warzone specifically, it's good, but it doesn't have enough ammo. That's the reason why the Scars buns is because you have 30 bullets, and once you shoot one person, you're out of fucking bullets. So you have to reload.
At like 120.
Yeah.
Right? You can have like a set of balls on your gun if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kilo.
Surprised you didn't take any Warzone meta shit, Martin, like the DMR or some.
Yeah, I was thinking about some of the
dumb stuff.
the LMGs, like the Bruin. Oh, God, I missed that gun.
I was expecting you to say that, man. Like low high key, not even low key, high key.
Yeah, I honestly, bro, like no lie, because I was trying to, keep it, to different, games or whatever. But you know how bad I wanted to take the fucking LSAT or the hammer from Black Ops 2?
Yeah. I mean, I picked 2 BO3 guns, so.
I mean, I picked 2 from MW2, 2 from Black Ops 2, and then 1 from Black Ops 1. Chase had the most. Well, no, he didn't, because he had 3 from Black Ops 3 and then 2 from World War 2. Yours was the most, spread out list. You had
Diverse,
Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare, Ghost, and I just put Vanguard for the SDG, and then Black Ops 3 again. But yeah, I was definitely thinking about some of the light machine guns. Like, what was the fucking one in damn... I can't even remember. Well, Black Ops 4 that you could put the fucking flash rounds on. Yeah, when you
Yeah,
fucking walked around
I
the
know
corner,
what
you
you're
just
talking
started
about.
shooting, and it would just be flashing at you. You couldn't
Yeah.
see.
I remember
I
that.
thought they introduced that junk in like Modern Warfare, bro. Fucking
No, it wasn't egregious. I mean, it was pretty annoying, but you could still easily beam them. It wasn't like
It was
a
the
flashlight.
Hades.
Yeah, the Hades.
I remember that shit. Never mind.
Yeah, when it first came out, it was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. If you walked around a corner and someone had that, you couldn't see nothing. And they're just sitting there, all 150 bullets.
Yeah. But
Well,
anyhow, that'll wrap up episode 7, the COD rant, and COD's defense right here, Martin Old Cheekster. But yeah, that's about it. See y'all next week.
Yes, sir.